So I'm shooting this not so awesome video and audio because I wanted to really quickly answer a few questions about how to focus on learning, or HFL the webinar. So the first question is, who exactly is this for? It is for the adult who did not choose self-directed education for a child in their life, but who wants or needs a further understanding. So for example, if you watching this, you and your child or children are now practicing self-directed education. You took them out of school. Maybe you started out doing school at home in terms of homeschooling in that sense. But then as you paid more attention to what was happening for them, you started to loosen the reins and understand how learning was actually happening and how you can facilitate that and help them take more control and have more power in their learning journey. Then the adults around you, maybe your partner, maybe your own parents, your cousins, whoever is in support of that child with you, they will need resources for understanding that. Resources that don't include asking you 8 million questions all the time and not grilling your kid about, whether or not they understand something or why they're not at a certain grade level or whatever. That's who HFL the webinar is for primarily. Now, secondarily, it is for you, the person who chose self-directed education, or your child chose it and you are trusting their process, but you want to get more versed at explaining, if that's what you're into, explaining to the folks around you, or just supporting them in understanding in ways that it might not be easy and natural for you to just like spout out because you're in the middle of it, or because you're not a person who likes to explain all that type of stuff, right? So those are the two people that Dr. Sunjata and I really have focused in mind when we created and are still refining based on people's responses this webinar. So that's who it's for. It's for you if you didn't choose it, but you want to support a child in your life who's making this decision, or their family made that decision, their parents or their caretakers. Or you did choose it or you are in it, but you just want to get better at explaining it. You want to get a better grasp of the language around it and your own deschooling process. You want some support around that. That's who it's for. Sign up because it opens on October 26th. That's when you have full access to all the audios, all the PDFs with Dr. Sunjata and I. It is going to be good and detailed, but in a way that really offers like a basic understanding and some resources for going much deeper into your exploration of self-directed education. Okay, I'll see you on October 26th.